Autolite and its 96,000 dealers present Suspense. Tonight, Autolite brings you The Rose Garden, a suspense play starring Miss Miriam Hopkins.
All through, Doctor?
Yes.
What do you think?
I'd rather not hazard a guess at this moment. Your being here, it is a police case, isn't it, Mr. Richards?
Well, 3 nice, quiet ladies all living together. The young one dies, another calls my office and screams murder, and the third is having hysterics. I don't know.
Oh. You want an autopsy?
I guess we better. You know Mrs. Hanson well?
Quite well, yes. This is her home.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'd be obliged if you'd stick around, Doctor. Questioning old ladies about murder is a little out of my line. That's what I think this is, murder.
In just a moment, Miss Miriam Hopkins in the first act of The Rose Garden.
What are you doing, Harlow? Why are you standing there banging your hand on your forehead?
I'm saluting, Hap.
Saluting? Oh, I get it. Saluting world-famous ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs.
No, Hap, not that those wonder-working whizzes don't warrant a whale of a whack. They certainly do. But tonight, I'm saluting the truckers of America, those grand, courteous, nonpareil purveyors of conveyors who are holding their annual get-together in New York City this week.
Oh, you mean the American Trucking Association, Harlow.
The same. Why, they're the world's safest drivers, Hap. And they do a grand job of making our highways safer places on which to travel with their never-ending safety campaigns. They've got millions of accident-free miles to their credit.
How do they do it?
Well, I'm not sure, Hap, but I think ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs must be behind it somehow. Because you're always right with Autolite.
And now, with The Rose Garden and the performance of Miss Miriam Hopkins as Mrs. Trimble, Autolite hopes once again to keep you in suspense.
Dr. Kramer?
Oh, Mrs. Hanson, come in, please. I'm afraid I can't tell you anything, but the sheriff wants to ask you some questions.
She did it. I know she did.
That's what you said before, Mrs. Hanson, but...
Look, I found this. It was in my room. Effie left it there. She must have wanted me to read it. It was in my bureau.
Diary?
Oh, I read enough, I know.
All right. Would you wait outside, please? I'll look at it. Doctor, as soon as Miss Bone has recovered, I'd like to see her.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's so horrible, Dr. Kramer. I don't know what I'm going to do.
July 15th. I arrived today. It's a quiet little house on the edge of town. How neat and orderly everything looks.
In the distance, you can hear the passing trains. Such a lonely sound. But I shan't care now. I can stay here. This can be home. I won't be lonely. The shades in the house were drawn to keep the summer heat out. How cool it was in the sitting room. And nice and comfortable. The roses were the first thing I noticed. Freshly cut. And my very favorites. Dear Cousin Amy. Well, Amy, I declare. American beauties.
Yes, they're my special joy. I think they're such a proud flower, don't you?
Oh, my goodness, yes.
Well, now, Effie, dear, I want you to sit right down and rest yourself while I make a cup of tea. I know you're just worn out after that long train
Oh,
trip.
well, I never say no to a nice cup of tea.
Then you can go upstairs and rest.
Oh, how nice. What a lovely sitting room. It's so cool and nice.
Now, you sit right down. And Miss Bone will be in presently.
Miss Bone?
Oh, that's my other lodger, you know.
Oh, yes.
Yes, she has the big room in the back next to yours. When Ernest died and left me so little to manage with, I had to take someone in. She's been with me for almost 2 years now. Poor old thing doesn't have any family and very few friends.
So many of us now have no family or friends.
Well, I always manage to find a friend or two anywhere. Yes, I've never let myself get lonely.
No. Well, perhaps some people find it easier than I do. You see, well, George and I were so close. Not having children, I guess we lived too close. It's still hard for me to believe that he's... When I wake up in the morning, I still turn to see if he's awake. And then I remember.
Yes, I'm sure. Dear George.
He was such a wonderful man.
Of course he was, dear. Now, you're very tired. You just look out at the rose garden and rest while I fix the tea. It's all ready, and we can have it in here where it's nice.
How kind Amy is. I find it so easy to give way these days, and tears don't really help. I heard her rattling the cups in the kitchen. What a friendly sound. And then I knew that someone else had come into the room. When I looked away from the garden, she was staring at me, tall and wearing a gray dress which rustled a little. She did look rather severe, and I was startled. I suppose I didn't make a very good impression.
Are you Amy's cousin?
Why, yes. Yes, I am. You must be Miss...
I'm Miss Bone. I live here.
Yes. Amy was telling
You're
me...
You're sitting in my chair.
Oh, goodness, I didn't know that.
Amy lets me have that chair. No one ever sits in that chair but me.
I'm so sorry.
Are you here for a visit? Or are you staying here?
Well, Amy, Mrs. Hanson, is my cousin in a kind of way.
What do you mean in a kind of way?
We are related by marriage.
Well, where's your husband?
My husband passed away 2 months ago.
Have you got any children?
No. No, I haven't anyone at all. Except Amy.
Miss Bone, have you met my cousin, Mrs. Trimble?
Yes, we just met.
Yes, Effie is coming to live with us for a while. Isn't that nice and homey for us? It's going to make nice company for us, isn't it? Here's your tea, Effie.
I've been shopping for my cat, Raw Meat.
Cat?
You like cats, Mrs. Trimble?
Oh, why, some cats, yes.
Why only some cats?
Oh, well, I hardly know why.
You mean you don't like cats, Mrs. Trimble?
Well, if they don't scratch. You see, I was scratched on the face by a cat once, and it's always made me so nervous.
I had the biggest and oldest cat you ever saw.
Oh, but Chang is nearly always outside, Effie.
I call him Chang because I was once in China. I lived in China for many years in Hong Kong.
Oh, I declare.
You get to like Chang if you're careful with him. You'll get to like cats by the time you go back home.
Miss Bone, Effie isn't going back home.
She'll have to go sometime.
Oh, I know. Why, I explained all that to you. Effie has come to live with us.
I'm going upstairs. Do my picture puzzle.
But you haven't had your tea.
I don't want any tea. I never had special tea made for me in this house.
Oh, she doesn't like me, Amy. She resents me coming here.
Oh, now, Effie, don't take it to heart. She'll get to like you as much as I do.
Are you there, Amy? I'm back.
Who's that? Who's there?
Oh, goodness, Miss Bone. Oh, where's Amy?
Amy is not in.
Not in? Oh, dear.
She's gone to pick up a telegram.
Miss Bone, would you like me to make you some coffee? I'm going to make a cup for myself, being tired and hot. My husband always used to say I made the best coffee he ever tasted.
Oh. Chang! Where are you? Come here, Chang!
Oh, well, then I think I'll just go upstairs.
Wait.
And,
Here he is. Comes the minute I call him. Come here, Chang. Oh, isn't he the sleekest, biggest cat you ever laid eyes on? Look at that shiny coat. Raw Meat does that, nothing like it.
My, yes.
Why don't you stroke him? He won't hurt you.
Oh, no,
Go on, stroke him. Here, I'll pick him up. There now. Put your hand gently on his back.
He's, so big, isn't he?
Go on.
Nice fur. Oh, my glory.
Oh, see, he doesn't like strangers. He's like me.
Well, shall I get him some milk?
No one feeds him but me. No one else ever feeds him. I don't trust people who might poison innocent animals.
Poison? Oh, my goodness, why, what a thing to say, Miss Bone.
I know all about poisons. I lived in China for years.
Yes, you told me.
Come into my room sometime and I'll show you. You know what I've got?
No.
I've got a little bottle of Keelai, the most deadly poison there is. It's Chinese.
My goodness.
I keep that for people who poison animals.
Oh, well, isn't that rather dangerous? I mean, to keep in the house.
Oh, that frightened you, didn't it? Some folks frighten so easily, don't they, Jack?
Miss Bone, Oh, dear. Oh, Amy, I'm so glad you're back.
Oh, Effie, I just received this telegram. My cousin in Indiana's had a stroke and is not expected to live. She's over 70, you know.
Oh, Amy, I'm sorry. Oh, how dreadful.
They want me to come as she's all alone.
Oh, my.
Well, I'll just have to go, Effie.
Oh,
I'll take the 7:10 train and change at Ridgeway.
But, Amy, you can't go all the way to Indiana alone.
What nonsense, of course I can. Now, let me see.
Oh, Amy, I couldn't stay here alone.
What now, Effie?
Not with her. Oh, I know it's silly of me, but I don't think she likes me, and why don't I come along with you?
Oh, now, Effie, that's just ridiculous. You've got to get this foolish idea out of your head that she doesn't like you.
Amy, it's not that. I know this sounds terribly silly, but it's my heart. You know, the doctor said that slightest shock...
Effie, I'm going to be really mad with you if you don't stop this.
Why, only just now she was talking about poison.
Now, Effie, I never heard such...
Oh, it's true. She's got a little bottle of something or other she keeps in her room.
Now, Effie, do you think I'd let anyone keep poison in my house?
Amy, don't leave me here with her.
Now, I can't take you to Indiana, and that's final. If you're really scared, you can always call up Mrs. Jackson next door to come in. Will you make me some coffee, and I'll get supper on the train?
Amy, please. You didn't understand, Amy. She isn't fooling. She hates me. She does keep poison in her room. You don't believe it, but I know. And I'm afraid. Because I'll be all alone in this house with Miss Bone.
Autolite is bringing you Miss Miriam Hopkins with Jeanette Nolan in The Rose Garden. Tonight's production in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Hi, Harlow. So you're getting your car ready for cold weather.
You know me, Hap. Old weather eyes, winter eyes Wilcox. Why, when I step on the starter in a big blizzard, I buzz off like Bugs Bunny in a beehive.
I see. Now you need antifreeze, changeable oil, transmission grease, and...
Check your spark plugs, too.
Hey, that's right, Johnny Plug Check. Spark plugs are the very heart of your car's ignition system. So when they're right, your chances of starting are better than ever, even on coldest days.
You mean spark plugs need winterizing, too?
Why, sure, Hap. And if you need any replacements, tell them to put in ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs. The spark plugs that are world famous for quality and dependability. Why, man, they're engineered by the same Autolite ignition engineers who engineer coils, distributors, and all the other important parts of the ignition system to operate as a perfect team. And that's why you can't buy better spark plugs for your car than Autolite.
Okay, Harlow. And when I'm getting my car ready for winter, I'll...
Check the spark plugs, too.
Right, and replace worn plugs with ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs. Whether you choose the standard or resistor type, you're always right with Autolite.
And now Autolite brings back to our Hollywood soundstage Miss Miriam Hopkins in Elliot Lewis's production of The Rose Garden, a tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Who's that? Is that you?
Yes.
Where have you been all evening?
It was so hot. I thought a little walk.
Why are you so out of breath? You've been running?
Oh, it's my heart. Sometimes...
People with bad hearts have no business to be running.
Well, I wasn't.
I've been doing my picture puzzle. Want to see?
Well, I'm a little tired now. I think I'll just go right to bed.
It's a Chinese one. I've done it 73 times. There are 2,000 pieces. Come and see. Come on.
Come
on. Never seen my room, have you?
No,
I'm proud of my room. It's full of priceless relics. This is my room.
It's so hot in here.
I never open a window. It's an invitation to murder.
Yes, I suppose it is. Well, I declare, what a huge picture puzzle.
2,000 pieces.
It's what we used to call a jigsaw.
It is not. The Chinese picture puzzle represents the murder of the Princess Chuloa in the 3rd Dynasty. She was poisoned.
Oh.
I'm working on her hand now. It's all finished except her hand lifting the fatal cup.
Yes, it's almost finished.
When I have finished, she will be dead.
My, she's very beautiful.
I was considered a beauty when I was young. I had every beau in town at my feet.
I'm sure.
But I wouldn't have one of them. Hypocrites. All men are hypocrites and liars.
Oh, I don't know. Not all.
What do you know about it? See this? Now, this is my special fancy.
Oh?
Isn't that lovely?
My. What is it?
Can't you see?
Well, it's so dark in here.
It's a little golden vial. Here, smell.
My goodness. It's sweet, isn't it? Like something...
Deadly. Key lie. Tiny scratch and you'll be dead in 2 minutes. Don't drop it.
Oh, please.
Give it to me. I keep this for enemies.
Well, you oughtn't to have a deadly poison around the house. Now, what if someone picked it up by accident?
What's the matter with you?
Me?
What's the matter with your hands?
Well, nothing.
Keep rubbing them together. I hate nervous people.
If you'll excuse me, I must go to bed now.
And don't be nervous with me. You're not, are you?
Oh, gracious, no.
Then come and sit down.
No, thank you.
Come do as I tell you. Sit here on the bed.
Well, just for a minute,
You didn't know he was here, did you? He likes to sleep under the eiderdown.
Oh, you did it on purpose, Miss Bow. I think it's...
Oh, some folks scare very easily.
It gave me such a fright. Oh, my stars, this can't be happening to me. She wants to kill me. Amy, if only you were here. Oh, if only George were here, he'd know what to do. July 21st. She watches me. Even when I'm in the rose garden, I can feel her watching behind the curtain. Today I thought I'd talk to Mrs. Jackson next door. Amy introduced us before she left, but Mrs. Jackson was out. She's away, too. She looked kind. She might have been able to help. I walked back through the garden and picked some of the roses. The house is different now, even with the roses. Wicked, lonely. I went into the kitchen to make some coffee.
Where have you been?
Oh, I'm sorry. You frightened me. I didn't hear you. I went next door to see if Mrs. Jackson...
She's gone away.
Yes, I know. I wanted to ask her if she had any sugar.
Why do you lock yourself in your room all today and all yesterday?
I had a headache.
Headache?
Oh, do you want coffee, Miss Bone?
You left the gate open in the garden when you came in.
Did I? Well, the catch isn't quite...
I had to go and shut it. Chang could have gotten out. People who have no thought for other people's animals don't deserve to live.
Why, my goodness, I'm sure I didn't
What are those flowers doing here?
Amy said any time I wanted to pick them, it would be all right.
We never have them in the house. I don't approve of flowers in the house. They give out poisonous odors at night and kill people. Flowers are dangerous. You don't want to get poisoned, do you?
My glory, I never heard anyone say that about flowers before. Well, I've had flowers in my house all my life, always. My husband and I used to like having flowers in the house.
And now you've got a bad heart, haven't you, eh? Flowers did that. Now then.
Goodness. Oh, please, Miss Bone, don't shut the window. It's so hot in here.
It's my window, and I'll shut it. It was my window before ever you came here.
We never had trouble before you came here. We got along all right, Amy and me. You weren't wanted here. I'm going out for a while.
Will you be gone long?
Not long. I'm going to the butcher to buy my raw meat.
Yes. Hi, Miss Bone there? No. Miss Bone went out about a half an hour ago to buy meat for her cat.
Gee, imagine that. Her cat's lying in the gutter. She's been run over. Someone left the gate open.
Oh, my goodness.
Miss Bone is sure gonna be wild.
Yes, Oh, my gracious. I went out a while ago to put the trash bin out.
Oh, here comes the old girl now. I guess I better ask her. Okay, lady.
What will I do? Oh, my glory. I must have left the gate open again. I didn't mean... I'll tell her Goodness. What will I say? She'll kill me. Oh, there she is. Oh, Lord, help me. Don't let her kill me. Don't let her... Oh, Miss Bone, it was my fault. The gate couldn't have been properly fastened. My glory, I don't know how to tell you how sorry I am. I do grieve for you. Really, I do. I know how you loved him. Why, I wouldn't have done it on purpose. You know that. I wouldn't ever hurt a little animal on purpose. Why, my goodness, George always said I wouldn't step on a snail. He used to chide me. Miss Bone, I'll get you another cat. I promise on my word of honor. Miss Bone, please don't go upstairs. Miss Bone. Oh, Miss Bone.
That's the last entry.
No. Oh, no. You must believe me. I was only fooling, really. She wasn't poisoned, was she, Dr. Kramer? She couldn't have been.
Mrs. Hanson here has made an accusation, Miss Bone. This diary also accuses you of intent to murder.
Oh, but I didn't. I didn't.
What happened then after you went upstairs?
After I went upstairs, nothing. I was unhappy because of Chang. It was all her fault. He was my true friend. Then the next morning, she was still there.
Miss Bone, oh, I was so upset all night I couldn't sleep a wink. How do you feel? I thought you'd like to know. A telegram came from Amy early this morning. She's due back today. Her cousin passed away. I guess it's a blessing, really. Such an elderly woman and alone. Well, anyway, I just thought that as Amy's coming back, I'd pick some roses. Roses make such a difference to a room, don't you think? Miss Bone?
I just finished my puzzle.
Oh, did you? Well, isn't that...
I just put in the last piece.
Well, that's just fine.
The Princess Chuloa is dead. Poisoned.
Oh.
You pricked your finger on a thorn.
So I have.
I knew you would.
What do you mean?
Watch your silly arranging of flowers. You always prick your finger.
Oh, it isn't deep.
Now you've sucked in the poison.
Oh, I don't think... What's that in your hand?
People who kill animals don't deserve to have the priceless gift of life.
Oh, that's... that thing. That golden vial.
Only takes a tiny dab on each thorn. Kilai. It's deadly.
No! No, you didn't! You just tried to scare me again!
Look at the thorns.
No! There's something sticky.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh.
Oh, dear heavens.
You killed Chang. You killed my lovely boy.
I didn't mean...
Where are you going?
Oh, Doctor. Got to get you. Doctor.
You won't have much time.
Where's the telephone? I can't find...
Fluttery woman. I hate you. We never wanted you in this house. You cat killer! Stop crawling on the floor, you stupid little woman. There's nothing wrong with you. Get up. Go away. Amy and I can live alone in our house.
Help me. Oh, somebody help me.
Get up! I was only joking. There's no poison. I wanted to pay you back, that's all. What's the matter with you?
I can't breathe.
Oh, now you're trying to frighten me. Get up, you're all right. Effie, what's happened? What?
Amy, get the doctor. She's poisoned me. I was fooling with her, Amy. You know I wouldn't do a thing like that. Amy.
Don't even talk to me, Miss Bolt.
What about it, Doctor? You had a look at that bottle?
Yes.
Well?
I don't know what's in it. Mrs. Trimble could have died of fright, a heart attack. Or...
Okay. Either way, you better come along with me, Miss Ball.
Oh, you don't understand. I was joking with her. I wanted her to leave, that's all. She was such a stupid little woman. I was only trying to frighten her.
You did. Come along, please.
Suspense, presented by Autolite. Tonight's star, Miriam Hopkins.
Check those spark plugs, too. Check those spark plugs, too.
Yes, friends, take Johnny Plug Check's advice. When you winterize your car, have your spark plugs checked, too, at your Autolite dealers. And remember, Autolite makes more than 400 products for cars, trucks, planes, and boats in 28 plants coast to coast. These include complete electrical systems used as original equipment on many makes of America's finest cars. Spark plugs, batteries, generators, coils, distributors, electric windshield wipers, starting motors, bullseye sealed beam headlights. All engineered to fit together perfectly because they're a perfect team. So, friends, don't accept electrical parts supposed to be as good. Ask for and insist on Autolite, original factory parts, at your neighborhood service station, car dealer, garage, or repair shop. Remember, you're always right with Autolite.
Next week on Suspense, Mr. Milton Berle as star of Rave Notice.
Next week, Suspense brings you a real curdling yarn called Rave Notice. It's the story of a frustrated actor starring Milton Berle, whom I think is one of the finest young dramatic actors of our day. This is Milton Berle speaking.
And in weeks to come, you will hear such famous stars as Howard Duff and Barbara Stanwyck, appearing in tales well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Tonight's suspense play was produced and directed by Elliott Lewis, with music composed by Lucien Morawek and conducted by Lud Gluskin. Milton Berle's voice was recorded. The Rose Garden, written by Sumner Locke Elliott, was adapted for radio by Anthony Ellis. Miriam Hopkins may soon be seen in the Paramount picture Mating Season.
And remember, next week on Suspense, Mr. Milton Berle in Rave Notice.
And for a photo story of Milton Berle rehearsing for this suspense show, see the current issue of Quick magazine.
You can buy world-famous Autolite resistor or standard spark plugs, Autolite stay-full batteries, Autolite electrical parts at your neighborhood Autolite dealers. Switch to Autolite. Good night.
Help your country and yourself. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
96,000 dealers present Suspense. Tonight, Autolite brings you a story of murder and greed. A story we call Early to Death, starring Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz.
Say, Hap, how's your team?
Oh, just fine, Harlow. My what?
Your car's team. Didn't you know your Autolite-equipped car carries a team around under its hood?
You got me, Harlow. Give.
Well, the team, Hap, is the Autolite electrical system in your car that produces and stores the electricity needed to start your car and keep it running. It also supplies electricity to your lights, heater, radio, even to your cigarette lighter.
You mean the Autolite electrical system in my car does all that, Harlow?
It sure does, Hap, because all the units of the Autolite electrical system are related like a team by Autolite engineering design and Autolite manufacturing skill to give your Autolite-equipped car the smoothest performance money can buy.
That's what I like to hear, Harlow.
So, friends, because only Autolite original factory parts can give you the teamwork, balance, and perfect timing that was originally built into your car's Autolite electrical system, it'll pay you in smooth, dependable performance to insist on Autolite original factory parts in case replacements are needed. Remember, you're always right with Autolite.
And now, with Early to Death and the performances of Desi Arnaz and Lucille Ball, Autolite hopes once again to keep you in suspense.
What'll happen to Duke?
He'll go down with a plane.
That's the same as murder.
For $300,000, I think it's worth it. Matt, Evie, you want out?
No, I'll get the money. You call in, then.
Right, baby. N71533, calling Veracruz Radio, over.
N71533, this is Veracruz Radio. Go ahead.
Veracruz, we're over the mountains. My oil line is clogged. We're in trouble.
Do not try to glide it through. Bail out. Okay? Over. Hello? N71533, answer me.
Evie.
I got it, Ben. A full payroll. $300,000.
All right, turn around. I'll buckle a case into your parachute harness. We wouldn't want this to burn up, would we?
You call into Veracruz?
Yeah, they got the idea. They are. Come on, baby. You aren't scared to make the jump, are you?
Scared? After all the planning we've done? Let's get out of this thing. We jumped together. I closed my eyes and counted just the way Ben had told me. And then I pulled the ripcord. And all at once I was floating down to earth. It was all so easy. After a while I was standing beside Ben and he was helping me out of my parachute harness. We both looked over at the same time.
So long, Duke.
Ben, do you think we should have strapped a chute on him in case there's...
I left the fuel lines wide open. When they find that plane, there won't be anything left. Come on, Evie. We got things to do.
We buried the case full of money right there in the mountains, where it would keep until we came back to pick it up, when things were safe. That's the way we'd planned it. 3 days later, we staggered into a town called Acayuca, and made like the 2 survivors of a plane crash. They took us to the hospital in Veracruz, and we were treated for exposure. Sure, there were questions, all sorts, from the Mexican police, insurance investigators, agents, the whole bunch. But they were questions we could answer. We've been rehearsing them for a year.
When did you know the plane was having mechanical trouble, Miss Webster?
When Mr. Tabor came back from the pilot's cabin and told me to buckle on my chute.
And you, Tabor?
I was sleeping. Duke woke me up, told me the oil line was clogged, and I could jump.
You did jump?
Yeah. Miss Webster went first, I followed.
But the pilot, Duke, didn't jump. Why?
I have no idea.
You got a parachute?
Huh? There were 6 chutes aboard it.
Were either one of you aware of the cargo?
What cargo?
The company payroll was on the plane.
Mister, I'm only a co-pilot. They don't tell me those things.
Did you know, Miss Webster?
No. How would I know? The company was just sending me on my vacation.
You understand I represent the bonding company. We're hoping to locate the wreckage and recover some of that
favor. I must ask you first.
On the phone.
Now then, will you please tell me what, in your opinion, might have stopped the pilot from saving his own life when he knew the plane was doomed?
We played it as straight and as dumb as we could. The more questions they asked, the more innocent we looked. And a week later, when they found the wreckage and combed it over, they decided everything, including the payroll, had burned up in the plane. Ben kept on flying for them. I quit after 3 months and went back to New Orleans. All we had to do was wait. The first time the guy showed up, the guy in the dirty Panama suit with the 3-day beard, the smile, and all the teeth, he didn't worry me one bit.
You don't remember me, senorita?
Go away. I'm waiting for a friend.
You do not understand. I am your friend.
Well, you're not the right one, so beat it.
But we meet, you and I, in a way.
Yeah, well, nice to see you again. Goodbye.
At the time, you impressed Rico very much. I am Rico. Oh, the Senor Tabor. Hello, Evie. Who's this?
I don't know, Ben.
Allow me. My car. It's dirty, true, and I print it myself. Rico Sebastian, Senor Tabor. What does he want, Evie?
Search me.
I'm just explaining my admiration for the senorita. And now for you too, senor. In a way, we have also met before.
You don't remember ever seeing 30-day tourist?
Let us say, incognito.
What makes you think you know us, Buster?
I said I have seen both of you before. It was in the mountains, north of Acayuca, where I often hunt with high-power rifle. I saw you parachute out and land safely with a box. I witnessed the plane crash, and later saw you both start through the woods without the box. I would need help to dig in every ravine, official help, unless, of course, you would help me. And then I would know exactly what to do. I would hate to talk to the officials because I know they would listen.
What do you want?
A small pittance, amigos. Only one little quarter of a big $300,000. Well, you have my card. We talk later when you feel better, eh? Hasta luego.
Ben, what do you think?
I don't know. He's telling the truth, these guys.
And we've got a third partner. Oh, Ben, I wish we hadn't waited. I wish we'd just taken the money and got on that boat of yours.
All right, take it easy. This guy ain't gonna let me pass. Give me that car.
What are you going to do?
Want to go see him? Find out just how tough he is.
Ben.
It's the only way.
Be careful, Ben. I'm scared.
Will you stop worrying? I'll handle him just like a baby.
We had another drink and Ben left for Rico's. I went back to my apartment and waited for his phone call. After 2 hours, I couldn't stand it any longer and took a cab over there myself. It was in the French Quarter, a dull gray place with lots of iron grill work out front. A man in a black hat and trench coat answered the door.
Come in, come in. You'd be Miss Webster.
Who are you? What is it?
I'm Lieutenant Mayor, Mr. Sergeant Tremaine. You want to tell it now?
Tell what?
Okay. Landlady says you rented this place 3 months ago.
Why, she's a liar. I
Where
never...
you meet Ben Table when he comes in from trips?
What?
You know Ben Table. Well, it says he's a professional pilot. You were in a crash with him a few months ago. Show us, Sergeant.
Ben!
You put those bullet holes in him?
Oh, Ben!
He wasn't shot here. Who helped you move him?
No, it's a trick. Rico planned this. He planned it.
Rico? Who's Rico?
Rico's
The man that helped you move the body here? Who is he?
I won't say anything. I won't say a word until I see a lawyer. And I didn't say a word. Ben was dead. There was nothing I could do about that. Of course, Rico had killed him. Had been planning to kill him all the time. I was sitting in my cell the next day when I had a visitor.
Hey, good morning, senorita.
You.
See, you're in trouble. Rick was here to help. You did not think I would leave town when my friend is in trouble.
You killed Ben last night.
I only meant to kill him slightly. Quiet, please. You have not thought.
I'm going to turn you in so fast.
Quiet, now think. Ben Tabor is dead. It is unfortunate, but I have to kill him. And your position is very perilous. The police are highly suspicious of you. They are talking of a falling out among thieves, recalling the plane incident and the payroll which might not have burned.
And you helped things along by renting a place under my name and taking Ben there after you killed him.
It was just a small trick. Now I have a big one. An alibi for you.
What alibi?
I have many friends who will testify you spent last evening with me.
Until I get out, you get nothing.
There is going to be a coroner's inquest this morning. They cannot indict if we come to terms.
How much?
1/4 of 300,000 for the trouble, 1/4 for the alibi. Half. I can see by your eyes that this is agreed.
It is the opinion of this court that Benjamin James Tabor met death as a result of bullet wounds inflicted by a person or persons unknown. This coroner's jury is convinced that the material suspect, one Evie Webster, shall be released on the suspicion of murder charges previously made. Testimony of the witness is conviction enough for this court.
Senorita, you're free now, eh? You are angry I have caused you so much trouble.
You're a murderer.
You murdered before I, the pilot. Senorita, we're partners now. Let us not talk of such things. Let us rather make plans to settle up our little account.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
Oh, we're going to get along fine, you and I. Fine.
Rico played his cards pretty well, but there were some things he hadn't planned on. I'd killed, then he'd killed. The way I looked at it, it was my turn again.
Autolite is bringing you Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz in Early to Death. Tonight's production in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Say, Hap, how important is the electricity to the running of your car?
Well, let's see. When I step on the starter, I use electricity. Play my radio, and I use my lights, electric windshield wipers, and heater. When I light a cigarette, well, I guess electricity is as important as gasoline.
Right you are, Hap, and all the electricity used is produced and stored right under the hood of your car. And Autolite designs and builds complete electrical systems used as original factory equipment on many of our finest cars.
You mean Autolite makes the starting motor, distributor, generator, and all the other electrical units?
That's it, Hap. In an Autolite-equipped car, all the electrical units and all their thousands of component parts are related by Autolite engineering design and manufacturing skill to give the smoothest performance money can buy.
That's winning team. Yeah, Harlan?
Right, Hap. That's why it's just good business to treat your car's electrical system to a checkup now and then. By your nearest authorized Autolite service station, or by the dealer who sells your make of car. In either case, or at the garage or repair shop where you see the Autolite original factory parts sign, you can be sure of getting Autolite original factory parts.
Right, Autolite.
Desi Arnaz and Lucille Ball in Elliot Lewis's production of Early to Death. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Rico give him all my money. He bought himself some shoes, shaving equipment, tobacco, a couple of sets of dungarees, and some shirts. I thought that maybe when he got cleaned up, he wouldn't look half bad. But all it did was make the meanness in him a lot easier to see.
You keep staring at me. Why?
Because I'm going to keep my eye on you night and day, Buster.
I don't know how you ever got the feeling that I couldn't be trusted. Didn't I get you out of jail?
Yeah, but something tells me I've been a lot safer left in.
Well, when you have that money in your hand, you will feel much better. You and your friend Ben bought a boat.
How did you know we had a boat?
Because I have seen it. You have kept it in the harbor of Biloxi, Mississippi. It has the name Intrigue. Very funny, huh?
Yeah, it's a scream. We took the train down to Biloxi, and in 2 days he had the Intrigue ready to move. The boat was a 40-foot auxiliary sloop, and I knew nothing about it. But as usual, Rico knew everything. We pulled out for Veracruz. And then I knew what I had to do. When we hit port, I was going to take off and feed him to that money. I knew I could get to it before he could. And then I'd go right through the other side of the mountains, and he'd never find me again. It was night when we pulled into Veracruz. We tied up, and he decided we'd bunk in until morning. I waited until I thought he was asleep. Then I walked quietly over to him and hit him with a piece of 2x4. He never moved. 4 hours later, I hired a car and drove to Acayuca. It was early morning when I got to the only hotel, a small, beat-up plaster building. When I asked for a room, I got a shock.
Si, Señorita Webster. We have been expecting you. A room is ready.
Expecting me? You were expecting me?
Si, Señorita. Come this way, please.
He moved down the corridor, and I followed. We reached the door, he swung it open, bowed, and walked away. I couldn't believe it, but I knew what I was going to find even before I saw it.
Do you like the room?
Rico,
You do not know what to say, huh?
No.
Well, I do.
Rico, please.
The next time you try something like that, I take care of you quick. You might have killed me. It could all have been so easy. But you had to make it hard.
You're going to take all the money. That's what you want.
You're a bad judge of character. You think I am the kind of man who might kill you once you show me exactly where the payroll is buried. Did you ever think I might kill you for not showing me?
I made up my mind right then. I was going to kill Rico long before he saw that money. Later that day, while he was out arranging for horses, I went looking for a weapon of some kind.
I'm sorry, Senorita. Nowhere in Acayuca is there a small gun such as you describe. Perhaps you try Veracruz.
I haven't got time. I want it now, and I'll pay anything.
But what good is money when there is no gun?
Don't you have a black market here or something?
Well, why do you want a gun?
For protection.
Oh, that's all? Un momento, senorita. Here is the greatest little protect in the whole world. 8 inches long, sharp as a razor.
I don't know anything about a knife.
What is there to know? Just, and the throat is cut. That is, if you want to cut a throat.
I strapped the knife to my leg under my Levi's and went to the hotel to wait for Rico. He came back late in the afternoon with horses and supplies. A group of peons watched us go, and I knew they thought we were both crazy heading into those hot brown hills. We went about 12 miles the first day and made camp. I was so nervous I couldn't eat or sleep. I was afraid to take my eyes off Rico. We made a fire and put our bedrolls on opposite sides, and I lay there half the night watching the flames slowly die out. Rico's eyes were shut. He was breathing regularly. I took the knife out and walked over to him. His head was back and his throat was completely uncovered. I started the knife downward.
That is far enough with the knife.
Let go of me.
Isn't one murder enough? Drop it.
All right, you'll break my wrist.
Why do you keep doing these things all the time? I have told you what a nice guy I am, and you do not believe me. I have to sleep with one eye open. No tears. Oh, you're only doing what you think is best. But golly, I better be careful of you, eh?
He was laughing at me, and there was nothing I could do. For the next 3 days and nights, I didn't sleep a minute. We rode deeper and deeper into the hills. I never felt so alone and helpless in my life. I didn't speak to him, and he didn't speak to me. We just kept on, hour after hour. Finally, we began to get near the ridge where Ben and I had buried the payroll. I was trembling with excitement. But Rico was too calm. Whoa there. Where are you going?
Huh? Wherever you go, senorita.
Show me the place you were standing when Ben and I parachuted out of the plane.
Why, it was over there, on the ridge.
What ridge?
That one. There.
You didn't see us that day. You've never been in this country before.
Oh, no. Why do you say this?
Because that's where we
Where on the ridge, senorita? Lead me to it. Pronto. Pronto.
And he had me again. It was a trick. The whole thing, and Ben and I had fallen for it. He pulled out the gun, and I rode in front of him, leading him to the spot. When we got there, he made me go to work digging. The case was there. The money was damp, but good. Rico took a bundle of bills in his hand and looked at them long and thoughtfully. Then he turned towards me with a gun in his hand.
Now,
Rico, please.
you know what I'm going to do?
Rico, you can have all the money, but don't shoot me. Please, Rico.
Shoot you, Evie. Again, you have misjudged me. I am breaking open the gun. I am throwing away the bullets. And I'm throwing the gun away in another direction.
Oh, Rico. Rico, I should have believed you.
I said all I wanted was half, and that's all I'm going to take. Now, don't worry. I'm not going to kill you.
It was like being born again. I tasted food for the first time in days. I even talked to Rico like I talked to any human being. We put the money in the saddlebags and started through the mountains toward Mexico City. Rico said people might recognize the serial numbers on the bills, and we had to be careful how we unloaded it. We sold the horses in the first village and took a plane into Mexico City. I stayed at the hotel while Rico went out to do the bargaining. He said it would take 2 or 3 days. We bought some new clothes, and the first night we went dinner dancing. And I suddenly got an idea.
You're looking at me in a different way, Evie.
That's true, Rico. I know you now. What you're really like. The more I know you, the better I like you.
Ben Tabor liked you, too. But poor Ben is dead.
Why the laugh?
I'm not for you, Evie.
How do you know? You haven't really seen my best side yet.
I am just a wharf rat. Soldier of fortune.
So who am I? Do you think I came out of a girls' school yesterday?
No, but we're from different worlds.
Rico, see if this brings the worlds any closer.
Well.
You like me, don't you?
Yes. The kiss was nice. But I have a feeling about this thing.
What feeling?
That you're only trying to get my half of the money back.
Buying a gun was a lot easier in Mexico City than in Acayuca. They had them all sizes and shapes, depending on the kind of a victim you had in mind. I paid the top price. We kept the money in the hotel room. And the second day, Rico, while he was out making deals, I made my plan. I was going to kill him when he came back and slip out of the hotel at night. I'd be in Europe before anybody found out who I really was. I sat waiting for him.
I see you have been waiting, Evie.
Yes, I thought we might talk.
I have something to tell you. Something that will affect your whole life.
I'll bet you have. Well, the deal's off. See?
Evie.
All the weeks and hours that you kept me on the end of a gun. Now it's your turn.
Evie. Evie.
How does it feel, Rico? Think of me spending all that money.
Evie, get me a doctor.
Get your own doctor.
Evie, you're a very stupid woman.
I was almost a very stupid woman because I was going to kill you. Now I'm just going to leave you here with a bullet in your shoulder. And after I'm gone, you won't say a word because you're in no position to. I know all about you.
You won't even get out of this hotel. You see, even now you're being watched.
What are you talking about?
You don't know all about me, Evie. I am a Mexican police officer.
As it turned out, he was. He had killed Ben Tabor in self-defense, and that's why the American police had let me go. He had led me right to Mexico City, where he had jurisdiction. And he wasn't unloading the money on the black market. He was verifying serial numbers. I should have killed him then, but I didn't. Rico was right. One murder was enough.
Suspense, presented by Autolite. Tonight's stars, Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz.
Friends, this is Harlow Wilcox again to remind you that Autolite, world's largest independent manufacturer of automotive electrical equipment, makes over 400 fine products in 28 plants from coast to coast. These include generators, starting motors, distributors, ignition coils, and all the other units that make up the complete Autolite electrical system, used as original factory equipment on many leading makes of our finest cars, trucks, and tractors. Autolite makes a complete line of batteries for automotive use, and a complete line of ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs, all backed by the constant Autolite research and precision built to the exacting standards of Autolite engineers. So remember, you're always right with Autolite.
Next week on Suspense, our star will be Mr. James Stewart in The Rescue. And in weeks to come, you will hear such famous stars as Ann Baxter, Rosalind Russell, and Charles Boyer, all on Suspense.
Suspense is produced and directed by Elliott Lewis, with music composed by Lucien Moraweck and conducted by Lud Gluskin. Early to Death was written for Suspense by E. Jack Newman and John Michael Hayes. Tonight's cast included Jack Crucian, Anthony Barrett, Tom Holland, and Joseph Kearns. Desi Arnaz may be heard on his own program, Your Tropical Trip, on this same network.
And remember, next week on Suspense, Mr. James Stewart as a man who tries to save a girl's life. A tale we call The Rescue.
You can buy Autolite electrical parts, Autolite resistor type or standard type spark plugs, Autolite stay-full batteries at your neighborhood Autolite dealers. Switch to Autolite. Good night.
Preparedness is the best protection. Your Federal Civil Defense Administration urges you to obtain the official air raid instructions and learn them thoroughly. Remember, air raid safety, like traffic safety, depends on knowing and following the rules. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Autolite and its 96,000 dealers present Suspense. Tonight, Autolite brings you the story of a man who would live as long as he kept talking. Tell You Why I Shouldn't Die, starring Mr. Richard Widmark.
Hi, Hap. Spring fever?
Yeah, Harlow. I just can't get going.
Well, too bad you aren't an Autolite Stay Full battery, Hap. The battery that needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use.
Some starter, eh, Harlow?
You bet, Hap. Thanks to its rare, right, and rugged pep and power. And what's more, it gives longer life, as proved by tests conducted according to accepted life cycle standards.
You mean that, Harlow?
I sure do, Hap, because the Autolite Stay Full has fiberglass retaining mats, protecting every positive plate to prevent shedding and flaking, and preserve the power that's packed into that paramount provider of perfect propulsions.
You sure pepped me up, Harlow.
So, friends, see your neighborhood Autolite battery dealer and ask him for an Autolite Stay Full battery, the battery that needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use. And remember, you're always right with Autolite.
And now with Tell You Why I Shouldn't Die and the performance of Mr. Richard Widmark, Autolite hopes once again to keep you in suspense.
All right, Nat. Make you a pitch. I got time.
Charlie, it's good to see you, Charlie. How about a drink?
Is that the best you can do? You with the big mouth offer me a drink? Haven't you got a pitch to hand out? How you're pure as the driven snow and everybody else is wrong? Oh, come on, sell me a big order, Nat. Because I got time. Plenty of time. I gotta wait till the cops get here, don't I, to make everything perfect for you. We got lots of time, Nat.
Now, listen, Charlie.
Oh, that's no routine. Please, Nat, give me the routine. Make me mad, real mad.
Charlie, you're a friend of mine. For friends, I haven't got a routine.
You always got a routine, Nat. You're a pitch man. Pitch.
All right, Charlie. You've come in here to kill me. You got a gun, you stand there, the gun's pointing at my head. Everything's just dandy. You're going to kill me. And why? Because you claim I broke up you and your girl. I ruined your life. And before you die, you're going to kill me. But you're not sure. You're not sure you got all the facts. You're not sure you didn't get everything twisted up. The fact that you're not shooting ought to be proof that you're willing to listen to a little logic and a little reason, and that's exactly what I'm going to give you. Now, Charlie, I want you to go back a few weeks. Back to that night when you and Eileen were in her dressing room. Sorry to bust in here, kids, but there's a little thing I'd like to take up with Eileen. You don't mind, do you, Charlie?
No, I don't mind. I'll be in the wings, Eileen.
Eileen, I just got a couple of tickets to the roulette on 5th. Swell bunch of new acts.
Not tonight, Nat.
Look, their act leaves in a few nights. You're going to be working. Now, if you don't go tonight, you'll miss it. And show business is your racket. You ought to be up on all the new things that come around.
But I promised Charlie we'd maybe go to a movie.
Baby, I'm not going to woo you tonight. I'm not out to escort you, man and dame. I'm merely posing a professional problem. Do you or do you not want to catch the greatest new act that ever was put on a stage?
Sorry, Nat.
Okay, that's the final word. But you know how you wanted to see Elmira Shue and the Four Laughs.
Are they playing?
Last night, Saturday.
All right, Nat. I guess it wouldn't hurt this one night.
Atta girl.
I'll be ready at 7:30.
6:30, we'll snag a meal.
6:30 then.
Swell. See you tonight, honey. Now, it's true, I took her out. Just a second now, Charlie. Put that gun down for a second. Let me finish. There, that's it. You see, it was a purely professional evening as far as intention is concerned. However, that does not alter the fact that something happens between a man and a woman. I'd be a fool to tell you I didn't feel a great deal of affection for that evening. I did, but it is also true, my friend, that it takes two to make a romance. Eileen came along very nicely. Now, let me ask you something, Charlie. Would you want a girl as your wife who was as susceptible to romantic pressure as Eileen was? Can you honestly and truthfully and with any sincerity say yes to that question? The answer's obvious. Of course not. To continue. After the show, I took her up to her place. We had a drink. She turned down the lights. She turned on the radio. She did, mind you. I just sat there. Then she came over, sat down next to me.
I feel guilty, Nat. Guilty as sin. Why did you lie to me about that act being at the roulette?
What's the difference? You had a good time. Why feel guilty?
Well, you know. Charlie, all alone.
You love him?
I think so. I'm almost sure. I just want a little time, that's all.
Eileen, you're kidding yourself.
How do you mean?
You don't love him. You never could love him. He hasn't got any class. He used to be a fighter. He's got a crease in his schnoz. You're miles above him.
He's gentle, and he's sweet, he's kind.
Look, you talking about a man or a house dog?
More than that. I never met anybody like Charlie. He worships me. He'll do anything for me. I mean it, Nat. He actually worships me.
Unhealthy.
I don't know.
Look, would you indulge me for a moment? Strictly for demonstration.
Depends what?
I'm going to put my arms around you. Like this. Okay, so far so good. Now, if you're the kind of girl I think you are, this is the first time you've had another man's arms around you for a year. Ever since you've been going with Charlie. Don't say anything. Don't want to hear a thing.
What now?
Kiss me.
Nat, you're the greatest pitchman on the island.
I beg your pardon. This is strictly demonstration. Kiss me. Fine. Now, I've been frank with you. I want you to be frank with me. Was that A, better? B, worse? C, similar to Charlie? Don't answer right away.
It was better. Oh, Nat.
Eileen, you don't want Charlie.
No.
You want me.
Yes.
You want me more than anything else in the world.
Yes.
Eileen, I'm nuts about you.
Oh, kiss me.
Now, Charlie, would you consider me a well-adjusted individual if I went into that apartment and failed to make love to Eileen? Would you believe me if I told you I tipped my hat, said goodnight at the door? Certainly not. Now, I could lie to you, Charlie. I could hand you every story in the book. And what would it get me? A bullet through my head, right? Right. Therefore, you're going to get the truth. After that evening, after we decided we were going to get married, we went to you and informed you as to our plans. Now, could anything have been more on the level, Charlie? Ask yourself that. And then I sent her out. You remember our conversation at that time.
I'm going to break your neck.
Hold it, Charlie. Now, you listen to me. Eileen and I are in love. We've been in love for a long time. We're going to get married.
You work your spiel on her, you and your fast talk. I'm going to shove that fast talk right down your throat.
Charlie, sit down. Have a drink. Calm down. Now, you want to suffer? Living your life with somebody who could never love you?
She told me she loved me.
She told me, she told you. She didn't know herself. She was trying to let you down easy, Charlie. Now, it's tough. It's very difficult to accept the news. I know. I've had it myself time after time. But, Charlie, a little pain now is 1,000 times better than a lot of pain later. Agreed?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to tell you, Charlie, that you almost made a big mistake. That girl is not for you. She never was for you. Eileen is a showgirl. Why, if I told you... Listen to me, Charlie. I happen to be the same kind of no-good type that she is. I am. That's why we go well together. I'm nothing but a Coney Island pitchman. That's all I am, a nothing, a nobody. But you've got something, Charlie. Something called heart. No, Charlie, you're way too good for our kind.
I can't understand it. I can't understand it. I had it all figured out. You mixed me all up. Nat, is it true, all those things you said about her?
Every single word. Charlie, we're too old to lie to each other. We've been friends too long.
I never knew. I never knew.
Now, don't worry, Charlie. The right one will come along. I'll be there to give my blessings. All the luck in the world, Charlie. You're a great guy. Much better than we'll ever be.
Thanks, Nat. You're all right.
We went to Reno to get married, as you know. Now, I could tell you she ran away with somebody else. I could tell you she decided not to go through with it, but nothing of the sort was the case. I left her in Reno. And why? Because I suddenly realized I wasn't really in love with her. You see, the night before, I happened to meet this girl at the bar of the Dorwick in Reno. This other girl was your type, Charlie. And all the time I was with her, I said to myself, you ought to bring this girl back for Charlie. This is the girl for him.
9:30.
Thanks. Another drink?
No, I better get going.
At 9:30?
I'm supposed to meet somebody.
You just got your papers today, right?
Yeah. I'm a free woman as of tonight.
Then who you running to meet? Another entangling alliance? What's the point? Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Oh, this is just friendship.
Mm-hmm. That's how it begins. But you'll be worse than the other one.
What about you?
Me? You don't have to worry about me.
Because of that girl you're with?
My sister.
Oh, sure.
That's right.
No, I really have to get going.
Yeah, sure, I understand. Go make a fool of yourself again. Are you busy tomorrow night?
What did you have in mind?
Nothing spectacular. Just me. 6:30, a ride, dinner, see Nevada.
It's a date.
So we traveled around. Sure, I knew she had money. I'm no fool, Charlie, but you can't buy affection for money. That's one thing you learn in life. She'd have to have more than money as far as I was concerned. And I was as honest as anybody could be with Eileen. I sent her home to you, Charlie. The fact that she didn't go back to you had nothing whatever to do with what I told her. So believe me, Charlie, when I got back to New York, I was the most surprised man in the world when you came up to my place and gave me that piece of information.
Nat, you gotta help me, Nat.
Oh, you look terrible.
I know. Look, Nat, I didn't know what I was doing. I saw her. I was like a madman.
What happened?
I heard she was coming to town, so I waited for her, and I followed her home, and I did it.
Did what?
I killed her, Nat. I took my gun and I killed Eileen.
Autolite is bringing you Mr. Richard Widmark in Tell You Why I Shouldn't Die. Tonight's production in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Say, Harlow, what rhymes with June besides moon?
Soon, Hap. And that's when you should see your neighborhood Autolite battery dealer for an Autolite Stay Full battery, the battery that needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use.
The sooner the better, eh, Harlow?
Right, Hap. Because the Autolite Stay Full has over 3 times the liquid protection of batteries without Stay Full features to guard against one of the greatest causes of battery failure. That's why the Autolite Stay Full needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use.
And it's got other protection, too, Harlow.
It sure has, Hap, because the Autolite Stay Full has fiberglass retaining mats protecting every positive plate to prevent shedding and flaking and give longer life, as proven by tests conducted according to accepted life cycle standards.
So get ready for summer starts before summer starts.
Yeah, and take a tip from me and visit your friendly Autolite battery dealer. He's equipped to give you the best in battery advice and service. And he's got your Autolite Stay Full battery, the battery that needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use. Remember, you're always right with Autolite.
And now, Autolite brings back to our Hollywood soundstage Mr. Richard Widmark in Elliot Lewis's production of Tell You Why I Shouldn't Die. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Charlie, when you told me that you'd killed Eileen, all the anger rose up in me. But then when I saw you as you really were, a poor, scared guy who needed help, I pitied you, Charlie, as I pity you now. And even in your desperation, I still pitied you, even though you said things that hurt. Yes, Charlie, hurt deep down here.
You made me do it, Nat. I'd never have done it if you hadn't made me do it.
Now, that's no way to talk, Charlie.
Nat, you've always been my friend. You were the one who told me about it in the first place. You've always been the best friend I had, Nat. You gotta help me.
Charlie, you're not gonna like what I'm gonna tell you to do.
I can't give myself up. They'd kill me. They'd try me for murder.
Charlie, there's no other choice.
There is. A friend of mine owns a boat. Now the same friend of mine, he told me that you were going with a girl in Reno who had some money. You got some money, Nat. Give me $500.
Look, I don't know where you're getting your information, Charlie, but I went out with this girl strictly because I liked her. Money had nothing to do with it. She never gave me one single solitary cent. And besides, do you think I'd allow you to become a fugitive? Do you think my conscience would ever let me alone, knowing that I sent you out into a life of hiding?
Don't give me a pitch, Nat. All I want is $500. You got a nice apartment. You got a silk dressing gown. Now, don't tell me you ain't got $500.
All right, Charlie. Just to show you I've got nothing but a soft heart, this'll put you on... What ship did you say?
The Marianne Frederica.
Yeah, that's right. All right, this'll get you on. $500, Charlie. You don't deserve it, you know that.
Thanks, Nat. I'm sorry I talked that way.
Now get out.
You bet, Nat. I'll never forget this.
Hello, operator. Would you please be so kind as to get me the police department? Wait, Charlie. Please give a guy the right of explanation. Now, let's look over the facts. Number one, you killed her. I didn't kill her. The man next door didn't kill her. My grandfather didn't kill her. You killed her, so that makes you a murderer. I admit very frankly that I did call the police. And why? Because I knew that if you ran away, they'd get you, Charlie. You'd be already convicted. You wouldn't have a chance. So you see what I did, Charlie? I took my life in my hands just to give you a chance at your trial, taking the chance you'd think I was a double-crosser. Oh, Charlie, when they sent for me down at the station after you'd been picked up, when I saw you sitting there, those lights on you, your shirt open and the sweat and your hair disheveled, when I saw that, Charlie, I cried. You didn't see that, did you? Well, I did, Charlie. Tears were running down my face. And ordinarily, I'm not known as a sentimental man.
Recognize him?
Yes. Charlie, it's me. Nat.
You turned me in. What'd you turn me in for?
Charlie.
Does he have an attorney?
You'll have to ask him. Lieutenant, could I talk to you alone?
Sure. Come on out here.
Lieutenant, I've got a young lady waiting for me, so I've got to rush. That is, if you don't need me anymore.
Well, just a few questions.
Sure thing. But before you begin, could I make a small statement?
It may be repeated in court.
That's just what I want. Well, I went with Eileen for a long time. Took her to Reno. We were going to get married. And she came back here when we decided not to go through with it. I was going with this other girl, Barbara. We're in love. I had nothing whatever to do with the crime.
All right. What was Charlie to Eileen?
He was in love with her. He came to my apartment tonight, told me he'd killed her. He asked me for money to get aboard a boat. I gave it to him to save my own life. I saw he was desperate. Then I called you. That be all?
That'll be all for Charlie.
You see, I told him the absolute truth. I'm that kind of a guy, Charlie. Now, if you want to kill a man for telling the truth, that's perfectly all right with me. But before you pull any triggers, try to remember my testimony in court. That was the truth, too. You remember, Charlie, I tried my best for
you. And now, Mr. Driscoll, will you tell the court what your relationship was with Miss Eileen Bishop?
I certainly will. Be more than happy to. It was love. I loved her, she loved me. It was that simple. But things like that break up.
You made love to her when she was engaged to the defendant?
She made love to me.
But you acceded to her advances.
Mr. Bjornson, Eileen was a very lovely girl. But if for one moment I had even one inkling that she loved Charlie, the defendant, never for a moment would I have considered forcing myself into such a relationship.
Mr. Driscoll, you're a salesman, aren't you?
A pitchman. I sell gadgets at Coney Island.
You're a pretty fast talker, aren't you?
I plied my profession since I was a boy. My father was a pitchman.
Did you ever sell the defendant anything?
No, sir. I don't sell merchandise to friends.
On the contrary, Mr. Driscoll. You sold the defendant the biggest bill of goods of your life. That will be all.
When they sentenced you to life imprisonment, I smiled. Yes, Charlie, I was happy. I was happy because I felt maybe I had something to do with the leniency of the court. Maybe because the jury thought I'd prodded you into a murder, which, of course, was totally untrue, as you know. Maybe by being a villain, I'd made things a little better for you. And then what do? Instead of making things easy for yourself, instead of being thankful for your good luck, you negotiate a break and boom, you're out of jail. Charlie, when I heard about that jailbreak, my heart hit the bottom of my stomach. I can't tell you how I felt. I thought you'd gone crazy. Well, you had.
What are you going to do, Nat?
I gotta get out of town, Barbara. He'll be after me first thing. He knows he'll never get away with it. He wants only one thing, to get me.
I can call for reservations. We can leave on the next plane.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do. Get out of here till I get him again.
I don't know what I'd do if anything happened to you, Nat.
Oh, you're wonderful, honey.
You get packed. I'll phone for the tickets.
No, I got a better idea. Car. We'll be free to go places.
Whatever you say, Nat. But please, let's hurry.
I was hoping so hard for you, Charlie, you'll never know. Because killing me would guarantee your death, Charlie. And I felt bad enough about the whole thing, let alone have my death be the cause of yours. What is revenge? A moment, and then the suffering begins. So Barbara and I left for the South. We got as far as South Carolina, near Charleston, when Barbara told me the news.
I just heard it on the radio, Nat. They got him.
They did?
In New York City. Just picked him up.
Oh.
Darling, we're safe.
Yeah. Boy, that's a big relief. I was really scared there for a while.
It's all over now, honey.
Yeah.
We can go back home.
That's right. It's all over. Come on, let's get out of this hole. Feels good to be back, huh?
Feels wonderful.
Come here. Oh, baby, what would I do without you?
Let it ring.
Might be important. Don't move. Yeah?
Nat?
Oh, yes, Lieutenant.
Well, I got a promotion. The last time it was sergeant. Is the same one that was there last time there this time?
Well, I'm glad you got him, Lieutenant.
That's just it, baby. I was just wondering if you were still in town.
No, I'm back now that everything's all right again.
I don't know what you mean, baby doll, honey, sweetheart. If I was really the lieutenant, I'd tell you that Charlie is still on the loose and liable to show up at your place any minute.
What?
That's right. You better pack up, or they'll be packing you up. Bye, sweetheart.
So long, Lieutenant, and thanks for the information. All right.
You're hurting
What's
me.
a big idea?
What?
He's loose. He's still loose. What's a big idea?
No! Stay away from me.
You want to get me killed, don't you?
Sure, he's loose. He's loose and he's going to get you, Nat. Right here.
It's a sweet trick getting me back to town, back to the apartment.
How many other lieutenants have you talked to lately?
That was Lieutenant Day.
Stop it! I could hear her voice cracking all the way over here. For once, you're not going to talk yourself out of anything, Nat.
Charlie's going to be here soon.
I'm going to call the police.
Too late, Nat. You left town. The police didn't have anything to protect you. We're gone. This place was empty, remember?
What?
Go on, Nat. Talk. Talk loud and fast. You're going to need every word.
I'm getting out of here.
You're going to wait here till he comes.
Get out of my way.
I never knew I could hate anybody as much as I hate you. Smooth, fast talk.
Shut up!
You broke me, Nat. Like you broke Eileen, like you broke Charlie, like you broke everybody you ever met.
Get out of my
He's
way!
coming up the stairs. Hear him, Nat?
Out of my way!
Talk yourself out the back way. Go on, Nat. Talk.
Charlie! Get out, lady. Get out of here. You didn't get out of town like I expected, Nat. You just sat up here waiting. All right. Make your pitch. I got time. So there are your reasons, Charlie. You see, I've told you the truth to the best of my ability. So you see, that's the case I present to you for your inspection. Listen, they're outside. The police, they're here. Okay, shoot me and get the chair. Or else here's my offer, Charlie. Come with me and I'll help you get away. I've never stopped being your friend, Charlie, despite how you might have felt about me. I've got some money, too. Not much, but some. And I'm sure, Charlie, with my connections, we could get you out of the country. I've never lost faith in you, Charlie. And even now, during your present difficulties, I still haven't lost faith. That's friendship, Charlie. That's what I offer you, not to save my life, but to save yours. Because, Charlie, you can shoot me down dead. Right now, blow my head off. But I'll die loving you, Charlie. Loving you with my dying breath. You through, pitchman?
Yes, Charlie. I'm through.
No dice.
Suspense. Presented by Autolite. Tonight's star, Mr. Richard Widmark.
Friends, this is Harlow Wilcox again to remind you that Autolite is the world's largest independent manufacturer of automotive electrical equipment. In 28 plants from coast to coast, Autolite makes over 400 products for cars, trucks, planes, and boats, including famous Autolite Stay Full batteries carried by your neighborhood Autolite battery dealer. See him soon and ask for an Autolite Stay Full battery, the battery that needs water only 3 times a year in normal car use. And remember, you're always right with Autolite.
Next week on Suspense, a story suggested by actual events and starring Mr. Gregory Peck, who will tell you the truth about Jerry Baxter. Presented on Suspense.
Suspense is produced and directed by Elliott Lewis, with music composed by Lucien Moraweck and conducted by Lud Gluskin. Tell You Why I Shouldn't Die was written for Suspense by David Ellis. In tonight's play, High Everback was heard as Charlie, Kathy Lewis as Barbara, and Joy Terry as Eileen. Featured in the cast were Larry Thor, Joseph Kearns, and Mary Shipp. Our thanks to 20th Century Fox Studios, who made possible Richard Widmark's appearance tonight. Watch for Mr. Widmark in that studio's forthcoming production, The Frogmen.
And remember, next week on Suspense, Mr. Gregory Peck in a tale we call The Truth About Jerry Baxter.
You can buy Autolite Stay Full batteries, Autolite standard or resistor-type spark plugs, Autolite electrical parts at your neighborhood Autolite dealers. Switch to Autolite. Good night.
Today, many physically handicapped persons are performing important jobs in almost all fields. If you're an employer, why not check with your state employment service? Perhaps your employment problems can be solved by physically handicapped but skilled and capable workers. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
You were about to hear a story based on actual events to protect the innocent. Names and places have been changed.
Autolite and its 96,000 dealers bring you Mr. William Holden in a story taken from life. Tonight's presentation of
Suspense. Tonight, Autolite presents Report on the Jolly Death Riders, a story about the tragic misuse of hot rod automobiles, starring Mr. William Holden.
Well, hiya, Hap.
Hi, Harlow. How was the vacation?
Autolite, I guess.
Autolite?
Sure, perfect. Just like the Autolite electrical system in your Autolite-equipped car.
Why bring that up?
Well, why not? Your Autolite electrical system is the willing and wondrous working whiz that produces and stores electricity right under the hood of your car to enable you to start your engine, use your lights, horn, radio, heater.
Yeah, sure, Harlow. But the vacation.
Oh, there's never a vacation, Hap, for the thousands of component parts that go to make up the complete Autolite electrical system.
So that's why my Autolite-equipped car is ready to go every time I turn the switch. Huh?
Right you are, Hap, and that's why Autolite electrical systems are used as original factory equipment on many leading makes of our finest cars, trucks, and tractors.
You've sold me, Harlow.
So, friends, take a tip from me and specify Autolite original factory parts when replacements are needed. You'll find it pays because you're always right with Autolite.
And now, with Report on the Jolly Death Riders and the performance of Mr. William Holden, Autolite hopes once again to keep you in suspense.
Hi, Herb. Oh, hi, Cap.
Hey, you look tired.
I look tired, and I got a right to look tired.
Wrap it up.
Ask me sometime when I'm not so beat. I hate 'em like this.
We all do.
Just kids, Cap. Just a bunch of punk kids that should have had more sense.
They need a good lesson.
Well, they've had a good one. Look, I'll be in the other office making out my report in case anybody wants me.
I'll relay the information.
Thanks. Let's see now. Accident report. Huh. Murder. Yeah, that'd be a better word for it. From Lieutenant Harbor, San Francisco Police Department 2, Traffic Division, August 27th, 1951. Report on the Jolly High Riders. Jolly Death Riders might be more appropriate. At approximately 8:35 p.m., August 22nd, Mr. and Mrs. Warren Milford of 3589 Glendon Drive, Berkeley, California, were driving in their 1949 sedan along the Bay Flats, approaching the ramp into the Oakland Bay Bridge. Brackets. Special note. August 22nd was the 10th anniversary of the Milfords. Warren Milford had arranged for a surprise party at his sister-in-law's home in the Marina District. End brackets. As the Milfords passed through the tunnel on the Yerba Buena Island and approached the bay half of the bridge, traffic at that time of evening was extremely light.
I think we should have telephoned them, Warren.
Huh? Why?
They might not be home.
Well, I'm enjoying the ride anyway. Nice night?
Yes, it is. No fog.
Clear as a bell.
Listen, Warren, I don't want you and that brother of yours to get started on that baseball. That's all the two of you ever talk about.
Gladys, what are you talking
Well,
about?
from the minute we get together, it's baseball. Seals here, seals there. You think that that's all there was in the...
Hey, look at those two cars coming this way.
Sure going awfully fast.
But they must be crazy. They're racing.
Warren, they're right in the middle of the bridge. Those hot rods piled up with a bunch of youngsters. Warren, they're not moving over.
Hey, you darn fools, get over!
Warren.
In order to avoid a head-on collision with one of the hot rods, Warren Milford swerved his car to the right, but he lost control and crashed into one of the steel beam supports of the bridge.
Neither one of the rot-hard cars involved stopped, and not one of the other passing motorists who stopped to render assistance was able to give any specific information to the officers at the scene of the accident. In view of that fact, no general alarm was spread. Results of the accident. Warren Milford was thrown clear of the crash. He miraculously only suffered cuts and bruises. His wife, Gladys, died of internal injuries in the ambulance. Warren Milford was informed of his wife's death at the receiving hospital.
Our 10th wedding anniversary. She didn't know a thing. I'm so sorry.
Mr. Milford, I'd like you to try to answer just a few questions for me.
Thing she probably thought I hadn't remembered, but I did.
I know it's hard for you, Mr. Milford. I know it's awfully hard, but do you think you would be able to identify either one of the cars?
Cars? Oh, kids. They were just kids.
Kids?
Yeah, out for a joyride.
Could you identify any one of them if you saw them again?
No, I didn't see any faces. They weren't all boys, though. Some girls, I think. Just a bunch of jolly high riders.
What about the cars, Mr. Milford? What kind were they?
Well, you've seen them. All over town, all the young high school kids have them. They're hot rods.
Hot rods? Could you identify just one of them?
Jolly high riders took her.
What was that?
It was in white letters on a gold background. Just for a second, I saw it.
What did you see?
The Jolly High Riders, painted on the side of one of the cars. They took her.
The Jolly High Riders?
Yes, it was white letters on a gold background.
All right, Mr. Milford. You can rest now. Sergeant?
Kids, just young kids. They're out for a joyride.
The following morning, I assigned Detective Sergeant Boyle to locate the whereabouts of the hot rod club known as the Jolly High Riders. It was a simple matter. They were listed in one of the national hot rod magazines. The address turned out to be a cheap gymnasium located up on West Stockton. The gym was up one flight of stairs.
You look inquisitive. You want something?
Yeah, the Jolly High Riders. I understand they meet here.
Maybe they do.
Who's in charge?
You want a lot of information for that? Uh-oh. Gendarme, huh? I should have smelled you.
Where's the club meet, mister?
I manage the gym, Gendarme. I'm the head boy. The Jolly High Riders use the back room. Over there. You see the sign? The Jolly High Riders. The club meeting room. No harm, is it?
No harm.
They got 5 charter members. 5 in the whole club.
Just 5?
Yeah. Just 5, Gendarme.
That's a big word with you.
Real big. I learned it young.
I bet you did. Who are the charter members, head boy?
What's this all about? It's a legitimate club.
I want names.
Me, Larch Brisson. That's a name for you.
Who else besides you, Larch?
Oh, there's Mickey. Mickey Holzer from a parking garage. His girlfriend, Julie. And Wanda Lake. A sweet girl. Sweet to me all the time. And Wally. Fat Bergman, we call him. Wally, the fat boy. He's over there. Hey, look at him skip rope. He wants to lose weight. What a laugh, gendarme. Look at him.
Don't die laughing. Come on.
Hey, take it easy, you.
Bergman?
Yeah?
Oh. Gendarme, Wally. A great big gendarme.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, that's nice. I'm glad to know you, sir. Yes, sir.
Wally, you any of you boys own a hot rod?
Hot rod? Yeah, somebody owns a hot rod, gendarme.
Who?
The whole club owns a car. What do you think of that?
Wally, where were you last night about 8:30?
Last night? Last night? Where was I last night? I got such a bad memory.
You went to a meeting in that room, Wally. You went to a meeting at the club?
Oh, yeah, that's right, sir. We had a meeting.
We discussed how come somebody stole our club car. What joker stole our car with the name on the side, the Jolly High Riders? And right before the big race on Saturday. How come?
Larch Brisson was a hard boy. He managed the cheap gymnasium and lived in one of its back rooms. Walter Bergman, just out of school, lived with his family. It was Bergman who later volunteered the address of Wanda Lake and of the garage where Mickey Holzer worked. The garage supervisor told me that Mickey was downstairs working in the mechanic's shop. He was working on the frame of a car. It was a familiar frame.
Mickey? I spotted you, mister. What do you want?
Lieutenant Harbour, San Francisco Police Department. Getting her ready for the race?
Maybe, maybe not.
What are those things you're working on?
I'm putting on single-acting shocks. Against the law?
No. This your car, Mickey?
Part of it. When it's finished.
Oh, that's right. You and your girlfriend, Julie, are charter members of the Jolly High Riders.
So?
Well, this must be the club car.
The new one.
Oh? What happened to the old one?
Somebody stole it. Yesterday afternoon, somebody glommed it. Can you imagine?
Why didn't you report the theft to the police?
No, because, we thought maybe one of the other rod clubs had made a big joke on us. Right before the big race coming up Saturday.
Last night, Mickey, your old hot rod car caused a big accident on the Oakland Bay Bridge.
Oh, it's awful. It's terrible.
The driver's in the hospital.
I'm sorry.
His wife's in the city morgue. What's the matter, Mickey?
Nothing. I just hate talk like that. I hate talk about killing. Is it wrong to hate talk like that?
After having spoken with the 3 male members of the High Riders, I knew I had a tough one on my hands. All 3 boys were lying. It was obvious. Wanda Lake was home when I rang the doorbell of her apartment on Kearney. I took one look at her and understood why she was sweet. Police Lieutenant Harbour, Miss Lake. May I talk to you for a few minutes?
Uh-huh. Don't mind my curlers, huh? Want some curl for tonight. I was just practicing to dance the gym. Come on in.
Thank you.
I'd offer you a drink, only I can't keep it in the house with Hazel around.
Hazel?
Yeah. She's my older sister. She takes care of me. Ever since my folks died. That's a laugh, huh? Taking care of me.
How old are you, Wanda?
17? Ripe old age?
Yeah.
What are we going to talk about, Lieutenant?
Oh, about the Jolly High Riders?
Hey, I'm a charter member. What do you know?
That's fine. I understand your club car was stolen yesterday afternoon.
Yeah. Ain't it dreadful?
Uh-huh. And it caused a big accident last night, Wanda.
You mean our hot rod?
That's right.
Hey, how dreadful.
Where were you last night?
2 meeting of our club at the gym. We talked all about our dance tonight.
Did you talk about anything else?
Oh, he sure did. We talked all about our club car being stolen right before the big race. Somebody stole it right off the street. Wasn't that just dreadful, Lieutenant?
Yeah, Wanda. Just dreadful. The High Riders had built a solid alibi. Whichever one of them had masterminded it had done it with careful planning. We had no lead on the other hot rod involved, so I had to follow through with what I had. I had one member yet to talk to. Mickey's girlfriend, Julie. I made plans to see her the next morning, but a break in the case came sooner than I expected. It was late that same night. I was in the office going over some reports when the call came in. Lieutenant Harbour speaking.
This is Wally Bergman, the fat boy lieutenant. You know Wally?
Yeah, Wally.
Listen, I'm so mad. Everybody's gone. Going to meet again in an hour for another race.
Where, Wally?
The bridge. I'll show them. Meet me at the traffic island, Mr. Harbour.
I'll be there.
I'm so mad. They think they're so smart.
The straightaway onto the bridge was practically deserted when we got there. As we drew up to the curb of the traffic island, I saw that something was wrong. Lying doubled up on the grass was Wally Bergman. He had bruises and cuts all over his face and was bleeding at the mouth. And standing next to him, hands outstretched, was Mickey Holzer. Another meeting, Mickey?
Huh? Look, somebody called me. I came to meet somebody.
Save it, Mickey, save it. Tell it to somebody who'll believe you. All right, Cap, put the cuffs on him. Autolite is bringing you Mr. William Holden in Report on the Jolly Death Riders. Tonight's production in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Friends, the big Labor Day weekend is coming up. If you're going to drive, make certain that your car is in good condition. If it's slow and sluggish, treat your car to a checkup at your nearest authorized Autolite service station, where you will find specialists trained under Autolite supervision. Just look in the classified section of your telephone directory under the heading Automobile Electrical Service, or pay a visit to the dealer who sells your make of car. In either case, you can be sure of getting Autolite original factory parts. Remember, only Autolite original factory parts can assure you the balance, teamwork, and perfect timing built into your car's Autolite electrical system right on the assembly line. Because from bumper to tail light, you're always right with Autolite.
And now, Autolite brings back to our Hollywood soundstage Mr. William Holden in Elliot Lewis's production of The Jolly Death Riders, a dramatic report well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Mickey Holzer was held for assault and battery. After Bergman had been treated at the clinic, I questioned him. I got no quarters. And I knew that I'd get none from Mickey either. But nevertheless, I had him brought into my office. Mickey, you're in a bad way.
It looks like it, doesn't it?
A charge of assault and battery can be a bad thing.
You gotta prove it.
Mickey, tell me who was driving the car.
You're so smart, figure it out for yourself.
No, I'm not so smart. Just trying to see that things are done right. It's the job of any police officer. I wonder if Julie will tell me, Mickey.
Ask her. Go ahead, ask her.
What about your mother?
You try everything, don't you, copper?
You're bitter, Mickey.
All right, bitter. Is that against the law, too?
I'm holding you for 48 hours, and I'm going to find that car. Go ahead. Be bitter for all 48 hours. It seems that every cop, over a long period of time, develops a sense of intuition. I was like any cop. And my intuition told me that Mickey Holzer was not the real assaulter of Wally Bergman. The following morning, I had a visitor. She was a small, graying old woman. I told her the whole story.
Not Mickey, Mr. Policeman. Oh, no, not him. He wouldn't even hurt the little thing.
Tell me, has Mickey ever gotten into any trouble before?
Oh, no. His papa died when he was only 9 years old. Mickey promised his papa he would never lie to me.
Mrs. Holzer, all I want to know is the name of the person who was driving the car that Mickey was in. If I know that person, I'll know who beat up Wally Bergman. But Mickey refuses to tell me.
Oh, maybe I will talk to Mickey. Maybe he won't lie to me.
All right, we'll try it. Sergeant, bring in Mickey Holzer. As soon as you bring him in, I'll leave you two alone.
I have faith in my son, all the faith in the whole world. He promised his papa, he wouldn't go back on his word. Mickey is not that kind of a boy.
I believe you, Mrs. Holzer.
All right, inside, kid.
Ma, what are you doing here?
Oh, my son. Oh, my son.
All right, I'll wait outside.
Doing here? Why'd you come? I came because I have to help you, Mickey. Ma, go home. Go home. This is no place for you. Mama should be by her son when he's in trouble. Who called you? Nobody called me. I came because I want to help you. Nobody can help me. Me alone. You got no business here. Well, I got a lot of business. Mickey, the policeman told me you're in a lot of trouble. He told me that if you would only tell him the name of the boy who was driving the car, he said if you told him that, Mickey, there would be no more trouble. There'd be lots of trouble. Mickey, if you won't for your mama, maybe you will for Papa. Papa loves you, Mickey. Mark, leave. Papa, for Papa, Mickey, for him. Mark, get out, get out.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Holzer.
Not even for his papa.
I knew my break had to come from within the members of the guilty club. And Julie, Mickey's girlfriend, was my last chance for that break. She worked in a dime store on Mission Street. On her lunch hour, I asked her to walk over to the park with me. We sat down on one of the benches. I know that somebody in the club has told you not to talk, Julie. Who told you? Mickey?
Please.
All right. Can you tell me who started the High Riders, Julie? Surely you can tell me that.
Mickey went to the gym to work out. He got to know the fellas. They all talked. The club got started that way.
Who bought the hot rod?
They all pitched in. A few dollars from everybody.
Where's the car, Julie?
We all told you it was stolen.
Yes, I know you told me. But it's a lie. You're all lying for no good reason. It isn't so much what's been done, Julie. A terrible thing, yes, but we want to see that it doesn't happen again. Can you understand that? Was Mickey driving, Julie?
No,
What do you mean, Julie?
I told you what you wanted to know.
Someday when you're older, Julie, you'll understand how important this is. I know you will. You're not a bad girl, but it's up to me right now to make you understand. Young as you are.
Please, I don't want to talk about
It's because you're afraid.
Please, Mr. Harper.
Julie, someday you and Mickey will be man and wife. Marriage is the happiness of two people. A long time ago, this man, Warren Milford, and his wife were just like you and Mickey.
Mr. Harper.
They made the same plans. They thought the same thoughts, and in each other's arms, they felt the same feelings. And there was then no difference than there is now between you and Mickey.
Mr. Harper,
You've taken a silly pledge dictated by a person who in the cool of evening strikes down another person in death and thinks nothing about it. Do you know what a person like this is called, Julie? Do you know?
I'm afraid.
A murderer, Julie, a murderer. And if you and I let them go, it can happen again. What they did was wrong, and we don't want it to happen again. Tell me, Julie, tell me. Help Mickey.
It was Wanda. She was driving it. It was a race with the flying bleeders from Oakland. On the bridge, Wanda wanted to drive, and Lark said it was all right.
And the hot rod, where is it?
I don't know. When we got back to the club, Lark said not to worry. He made up the story. He told us not to worry about the car.
All right, Julie. It's all right. The case of the Jolly High Riders was broken. I needed one last item, the car in question. I pored over every last bit of testimony by the kids, and then it hit me. The big race on Saturday. It was a hunch, and I played it. A local paper gave me the location of where the speed test trials were being held. A long, sandy stretch of beach on the west end near the peninsula. The trials were already in progress when I got there. The two of them weren't hard to spot. They were racing in a low, cut-down blue car. The frame had looked familiar as it whizzed by me. I recognized the single shocks that Mickey had been working on.
Hey, come to the races, gendarme!
Hi.
Nice-looking rod, Larch.
Hey, the latest. 46 block, member mountain for the master cylinder, floor shift transmission. Great for drag.
And single-acting shocks.
Right.
Nice paint job. When are you going to put your club name on the side?
Soon. Right now.
Oh, sure you will. Right about here, Larch?
Hey, don't scratch that paint job with that knife.
Gold. Underneath the blue. And I bet if I scratch the rest of it off...
You copper!
Letters J-O...
You got no right to touch me.
I played a hunch, Larch.
Yeah, you're crazy!
My hunch was that you boys couldn't resist this race.
Lousy when the guy can't live his own life.
I'm arresting you for assault and battery, Larch. And Wanda, you for manslaughter.
Larch, we can't race.
Yeah.
That's right, Wanda. You can't race. And it may be a long time before you race again. I later found out Wally Bergman's reason for wanting to volunteer information. The boy had a crush on Wanda. She encouraged him and then laughed him off. Wanda Lake, not yet 18, will be turned over to juvenile authorities. Larch Brisson, just 21, and facing a charge of assault and battery, may have some time to think over his mistake. Actually, the only mistake he made was in trying to cover up the accident. Hot rods are not really bad things. They're not wrong. In fact, in some respects, they're healthy. For kids to take them apart and put them back together again, to see how fast they can make them run, It gives them a direction in which to toss a lot of extra energy. But there's that one important thing. Hot rods should be driven in places like that stretch of beach on the peninsula. Places set aside for them, like Muroc and the Bonneville Salt Flats in Utah. Not on the highways. End of report.
Suspense. Presented by Autolite. Tonight's star, Mr. William Holden.
Autolite has again started its new suspense season with a story which demonstrates the tragic results of careless driving. And now here is a man who, as president of the National Safety Council, is vitally concerned with highway safety, Mr. Ned Dearborn.
Thank you, Mr. Wilcox. It is especially significant that Autolite chose to present Report on the Jolly Death Riders this evening, because in a few days the Labor Day weekend will start with its tragic toll of needless highway accidents. Through stories like this, along with continued efforts of outstanding companies like the Electric Autolite Company, we are making some headway in the fight against thoughtless driving. In recognition of vigorous and continued efforts of Autolite in helping to improve highway safety, it is my great pleasure as President of the National Safety Council to present for the third consecutive year the Council's Public Interest Award for Exceptional Service to Safety to Mr. Royce G. Martin, Chairman of the Board and President of the Electric Autolite Company.
Thank you, Mr. Dearborn. Safety is as much our business as making automotive, aviation, and marine products in our 28 plants from coast to coast. We will always cooperate with the rest of the great automotive industry to help make America a safe driving nation. So this Labor Day and every day, don't take chances. Make sure that your car is in proper operating condition, and then drive carefully. The life you save may be your own.
Next week on Suspense, our star will be Mr. Jeff Chandler in another story based on actual events and concerning one of the most fantastic prison breaks ever engineered. A dramatic report we call The Steel River Prison Break. In weeks to come, we shall present Miss Agnes Moorehead, Mr. Charles Lawton, and the popular young favorite, Mr. Tony Curtis, all on Suspense. Suspense is produced and directed by Elliott Lewis, with music composed by Lucian Marwick and conducted by Lud Gluskin. Report on the Jolly Death Riders was written for Suspense by Richard George Petticini. Featured in tonight's cast were Jack Crucian, Sam Edwards, Kathy Lewis, Edith Ungold, Barbara Eiler, Joseph Kearns, and Eddie Firestone. Portions of this program were transcribed.
William Holden will soon be seen in Paramount Pictures' Submarine Command, starring William Holden and William Bendix.
And remember, next week on Suspense, Mr. Jeff Chandler in another story based on actual events. A dramatic report we call The Steel River Prison Break.
Autolite and its 96,000 dealers wish you all a happy, safe Labor Day weekend. Good driving, good night, and remember, you're always right with Autolite.
This is the CBS Radio Network.